Greetings, adventurers. This is DM Kurt, and I've been following this guy on YouTube named Scott Garibay, and he did something I thought was really interesting. So, what him and his friends did, they got four guys together at the table, four players, but all four of them are actually DMs. Now, it's really nice to be a DM and have some fellow DMs at the table because they know what you're doing, and they are probably supportive. But even better, what they did is kind of unique. I've never heard of it before. What they did is every DM at the table is going to be the DM in the next kind of a round robin sort of way. You get one session and then you hand the seat over to the next guy and he runs with it. Sessions are 2 hours in length. So one of the DMs, he decided to make up his own adventure, do a solid beginning, middle, and end, very defined. You only get like one or two combats in those, but the story goes through and it finishes. Brevity is wit, they say. Cool, good for him. I think that's awesome. And another DM decided to run sort of a store-bought thing, sort of a just pull out a quest card and hey, here's an idea. And he ran with that. There's nothing wrong with running somebody else's stuff. You don't have to write your own stuff. A good DM could make a Jim Carrey movie into a plotline for a game. I know because I did it. And we can talk about that one later. The other DM decided to run that game, and it went well, and everybody had fun. But he ends up with, as everybody's going to collect the treasure and finish up the adventure, he says, but wait. An Ankeg jumps out of the ground. And scene. Okay, so they ended it on a cliffhanger, a combat cliffhanger, and he's handing over the reins to the next DM. So the next DM has to improvise with somebody else's material. It's kind of like that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Which is also how these DMs are stretching their DM muscles, and they're going to be better DMs for having taken these challenges. The challenge of writing your own and making it succinct, that's a challenge some of you should try if you haven't already. The challenge of working with improvised material, it's just kind of thrown at you, that's good things. I did my first sandbox adventure where I just ran a open non-railroad kind of thing. That was kind of a stretch for me, and I enjoyed it, and I think my players did too. But it was something new, and you should try new things every now and then just to try to be better DMs. So I just wanted to say that was pretty cool, and I was kind of impressed by the concept, this musical chairs DM thing. That's all for now. DM Kurt, out.